Well, that would be bad if he died. This is Bad Dragon, the final episode.
And the bad dragon dies!
Okay, so when last we saw our poor bad dragon who, you know, he might be bad, but what if he was reformed? I don't know that because the other dragon just keeps teasing him with his whole poopy pants pacifier thing.
He dies, but then he gets reformed to a good guy.
Oh, how do you die and then get reformed? If you're dead, you're dead. You're simply dead.
No.
You're gone.
No.
That's it.
In this magical world.
Oh.
If you're bad, once
Maybe
you die.
He gets redrawn as a good guy.
No, if you're dead, if you're evil and you're dead, once you die, you turn good. And if you're good and you die, you turn evil.
Oh. Huh. Interesting cycle. Okay, so everybody gets to play the antagonist and the protagonist, huh? Okay. All right, well, in this episode, the bad dragon is sitting in jail once again, and every day is the same as the last day, except for the little tick marks he makes on the wall, and he has now been there for 16 years. He has all but forgotten about himself. In fact, the public has all but forgotten about him. And really, at this point, he's just like, this is boring. I really never should have done those things. Although that girl was pretty mean to me. People in here still call me Mr. Poopy Pants, at least the ones that are still around that have been around since then. Yada yada, bada bing, bada bang. So, one day he gets a brilliant idea. And once again, as normal, his lunch comes around. Ow, you okay?
Yeah.
Good catch, buddy. His lunch comes around, and the same thing it is every day. Bread and peas. Ugh, boring. He used to love peas, but when you eat them every single day for 16 years, not so much. But, bing, he has an idea. He is going to choke on his pea. And I don't mean that kind of pea. I mean the pea that you eat. Not that kind of pea, the pea that you eat. Right, okay. So he's going to choke on his pea. And that is going to get the guards to open the gate. And then he's going to break out after 16 long years. So his lunch comes around. He gets to the pea. He gobbles it down and he goes... The guard's like, what's going on with you? He goes, the problem is he actually choked on his pee and he died. His plan did not work out as planned. And so the guard's like, well, there goes that bad dragon. Finally, we got rid of the guy. So they put him on a stretcher, they wheel him into the ambulance, which then drives him to the cemetery. There's a funeral. Nobody shows up except for one person who is now a school teacher and has left the whole superhero life. It's the girl from the beginning, the leopard.
No.
Now she teaches little leopards how to be good leopards.
It isn't the girl.
The fire panther. I mean, not leopard, the fire panther.
No.
What? Who's the girl that made him Mr. Poopy Pants? I thought she was a panther. A lava leopard, that's it.
Stop.
What?
Just pretend the other dragon that helped him was a school teacher.
Well, it is, but that was actually the lava leopard. She was shapeshifted into another dragon that broke him out. And then in the end, it was actually her. You remember?
No.
Yeah, so anyway, so she's now a school teacher, but she still has her secret identity. She's still in the best shape of her life.
Fartbringer was the school teacher.
Oh, Fartbringer was the school teacher. Okay, so Fartbringer's school teacher. So anyway, Fartbringer comes around and shows up at the funeral just to make sure he's actually dead and wasn't trying to fake it and get out of prison, right? Lo and behold, there he is, dead as a doornail, laying in the coffin. She's like, "C'est la vie, sucker. See you later." And she walks out.
He's a boy.
Oh, he does? Okay. And anyway, he's like, "Peace out, wouldn't want to be you. See you, wouldn't want to be you." And so leaves, and then the next day, they're burying the bad dragon, and all of a sudden, his little dragon spirit floats out of his body, and he's looking at himself going, "Hey, what's going on here? I'm floating away. Hey, I see myself. Ooh, is that me? I'm dead. Ooh, my hair looks nice. Ooh, is that a belly button ring? Who put a belly button ring in my belly? I don't remember having a belly button. Hey, I didn't. What? That's a tattoo. Who put that tattoo on my forehead?" Anyway, so he's floating away, and then he goes to like Dragon Purgatory, where they're like, "Sir, take a number, please, and have a seat." And he's like, "Where am I?" "Dragon Purgatory. You'll get your turn. Don't worry. You need to wait." "Wait for what? I don't get it," he said. And the guy in Purgatory says, "This is where all the bad dragons go to become good dragons. Please have a seat. Read your handbook, and you'll learn all about it." And so anyway, he goes and sits down. There's a little handbook there. So he starts reading, and he what he learns is all bad dragons eventually become good dragons, whereas all good dragons eventually become bad dragons, and the cycle repeats. And he's like, "Well, I was not a very good bad dragon, so now I want to be a bad good dragon, or maybe I can be a good dragon. What do you think?"
Good dragon.
Good dragon? Okay. So he reads his pamphlet. The problem is, when he took his ticket for his waiting number, it was number 1,007,806,934. So he had a little while to wait. Well, about 43 years pass by, and he gets his chance. They call his number. By then, he's like, "I'm not even sure I want to do this." They said, "Don't worry, sir. You'll be reborn good as new. You're going to be born as a baby dragon, but you're going to be a good dragon." He says, "Well, that sounds exhausting. I got to do this all over again?" They go, "Yep, bye." Poof. And he pops out, and then next thing you know, he's sitting inside of an egg, and he's all crunched up like this. And he's like, "What's going on? I can't see a thing in here. It's really dark. And somebody's sitting on me." And then he hears this crack, 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 crack. And he cracks out of an egg. He's like, "Whoa, freaky." And from then on, he actually starts to forget. So he remembered who he was, but as the day went on, he started to forget that he was previously a bad dragon. And now he's just a normal, sweet, little good dragon. And he grows into a big dragon. And he's going around and getting to know things, and one day he meets this other little dragon, and the dragon says, "Hi, my name is Slim Shady." And he says, "Hey, Slim, my name is..." "Wait a minute, nobody gave me a name. What's my name?" And Slim Shady looks at him and says, "You look like a... your name is..."
Toilet.
Toilet, JJ? That's a terrible name. Come on,
Yes.
you can do better than that.
No,
Give me
that's
a
a
good
name.
Toilet is a bad dragon's name, not a good dragon's
No,
name.
just pretend
No.
it is.
I think we'll call him Twila. Twila.
No.
What? How about if we call him Latrine?
No.
That's a military word for toilet. Latrine.
Call him Latte. And
Call him Latte?
Latte is a girl.
And Latte is a girl. Well, now our character is now a girl. All of a sudden, bad dragon became good dragon. Also had a change in their gender change. Nothing wrong with that. And her name is now Latte. Okay, so she says, "Hi, my name is Latte." And what did I say? Slim Shady says, "Well, it's nice to meet you. Thanks a latte." Wah, wah, wah. And anyways, they become like total BFFs, and they play all the time on the playground, and they play games, and they fart on their dad, and all those fun things that good little dragons do.
Except
Except what?
on their dad.
They poo on their dads. Gross, dude. Anyway, so one day they're at the playground and down the street comes this dude kind of strutting along. He's like, yeah, what's up? I'm the baddest. I'm the meanest. I'm the baddest. And they look at each other like, that looks like a pretty bad dragon. And Latte looks at Eminem, and we'll just call him Eminem instead of Slim Shady. And she's like, let's get him and teach him a lesson. And so they do, and the cycle repeats. But this time, Latte had the magical powers, and Latte made that bad dragon turn into a little baby in a little diaper with a little bottle, sucking his little thumb and saying goo goo gaga gigi. And also farted a lot on her dad.
Can I die?
What? Ah, that's funny. Then the leopards show up as grannies and granddads, and they had even lost their teeth, and they're like, hey, let me tell you something, Sonny. Back in my day, we used to do the same trick to one bad dragon that we knew. His name was something. I don't remember because I'm old. His name was Slim Shady. Well, this one's name's Slim Shady. So I'm starting to wonder what's going on here. My sciatic.
And then somebody threw a knife at all of their chests.
Wow,
And then
that's
they died.
brutal.
Then they died.
Okay.
And then they turned evil.
Oh, and then they went to the bad side, the dark side, huh?
Yeah, they were on the good
Yeah,
side.
that's terrible. All right, well, that was a fun story. Everybody died. Good call, JJ. Have you met my friend Quentin Tarantino, by the way?
No.
You may want to talk to him. Okay, say goodnight.
Night. Pee poo pee pee toilet. I love you, evil JJ.
Evil JJ. Okay.
Dada, change me. Dada, change me. Please change me.
You're changed. You're now a good girl.
I go potty in my nappy. Change me, Dada.
Okay, say
Change
goodnight
me,
for real.
Daddy.
Say goodnight.
Night, night.